Hi everyone, it's the 27th of April 2011, 2 days before the big Bread and Circuses distraction event that is the royal wedding between Willie and Katie. We are here as filmmakers, as anthropologists, as human beings, as journalists to try and see whether free speech is still alive, whether you're still allowed to film, whether they respect people's rights as human beings to be able to do anything peacefully wherever they want. And that's what we're here to do, is to investigate.
Just to move back slightly. It's important. I've spoken to the executives. Come on, we're trying to distract you all from the recession, the economy, the war.
Hooligan. Don't like the name hooligan. Should be ashamed, hooligan. Your doings will fail.
Please. Excuse me.
Hooligan.
Switch off, mate.
Go back
Switch
to
off.
work, hooligan. You shouldn't learn, hooligan. You will go to jail. You prowl every street at night.
The public's response to the megaphone is generally very positive. I've never been assaulted for doing this. About half the population seem to love it and say, yeah, fair play, good on you, yeah, well done, and they're clapping.
There's nothing in principle preventing anyone from using a megaphone during a protest or otherwise. In fact, your use of a megaphone may be protected in part by Articles 10 and 11 of the European Convention on Human Rights, which protect freedom of expression and freedom of assembly. However, Articles 10 and 11 are qualified rights, and that means that the state can interfere with your right to protest and your right to freedom of expression in certain circumstances. If you are, for example, using words that would cause another person fear, alarm or distress in contravention of Section 5 of the Public Order Act, then the police would be entitled to intervene.
But sometimes they panic, it becomes an ego battle, and they're like, well, who does this guy think he is? I mean, I'm the person in charge here, he will respect my authority. And then they will ask witnesses leading questions such as, oh, this guy's megaphoning, did you feel alarmed, harassed or distressed? And of course the witnesses go, oh yeah, alarmed, distressed, yeah. And then I'll get arrested under Section 5 of the Public Order Act. Never been convicted or anything, which shows it is purely a law, a catch-all police state law, to remove people like me from a public stage where I might be able to speak to people. And then 12 hours later, I'm free, and they drop all the charges. So, welcome to Great Britain, God save the Queen. Generally, the response is good. People in this day and age want to see a public spectacle. They want to see something colourful and loud, and everyone loves a rebel, so, you know, people want to see someone standing up for ideas they might have, but maybe don't have the tools, such as the megaphone, to say it. Watch this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the NBC production team. I've just spoken to the American executives in New York. Unfortunately, on the camera, there's too many unattractive British people. Could the good-looking people come forward? And we need the people who are less attractive just to move back slightly. It's important. I've spoken to the executives.
Okay, buddy, come on.
Come on, we're trying to distract you all from the recession, the economy, the war in Libya. Come on, remember, the blue bloods are better than you.
Britain, hey!
Agents from the Matrix, look at these guys. These are the faces of protecting you from the people who might want to speak freely in opposition to the royal wedding. Hi.
Hey, man.
This is the public spectacle of resistance. Oh no, I need to say it so that everyone knows what we're talking about. No, but they all want to hear.
We don't want to hear what you the only Americans who do here.
Uh-oh, it's a difficult royalist crowd here.
We want the royal wedding.
We support royalism.
People, quick, he's calling the police, run!
Please.
Believing that you are bad, you make everybody sad, but you are a silly lad, you doggone hooligan. Hooligan, stay in your bed, hooligan. 1 ounce of lead, hooligan, will make your skin quail.
Aside from the obvious legal issues that you need to take into consideration, there are some practical issues that you need to think about as well if you are confronted by a police officer. For example, if a police officer comes up to you and asks you to stop filming, or if a police officer asks you to hand over your camera, there are a number of practical steps you can take.
No filming in this area at all, please.
What are those guys over there? They're filming. Are they allowed to
I'll get
film?
them as well. Yeah, this whole area is prohibited.
On the street is okay?
Film
On the street?
across the road.
Across the road? Yeah?
This
All
whole
right.
area from the monument to the palace is prohibited to film.
But can we just, is it a Royal Parks thing, sir?
The most obvious one is simply to ask the police officer why he is asking you to behave in a certain way, what power he has, and what piece of legislation or what case law gives him the power.
Is it a Royal Parks thing or is it
It's
police?
a Royal Parks thing, yeah.
Royal Parks thing, but that's a civil matter, not a criminal matter, surely?
Criminal matter.
Criminal matter.
Royal Police Parks.
What's the actual law? It's Royal.
I can get you a copy of it if you want, mate. If you
That would
want
be
to
great. For
I'll
our
seize your
filming.
cameras.
No, we don't. No. We're friendly people. We're good people. Wearing a mask on a protest is essential in order to remain anonymous. With the incredible advances in technology within the surveillance state, with the police taking photographs, with face detection recognition software being used in police cameras, if people do want to turn up at a protest and just be one of the mass, the best way to do that is to wear a hoodie and a baseball cap or wear a balaclava. And this is a tactic used by the Black Bloc, which aren't actually a group, it's a tactic. And they can actually destroy a £200 million surveillance state by spending £20 on black clothing. So when they go out as one big mass, almost like a flock of starlings, all in black, there's no recognition of them. And also, anonymity in this day and age of the internet, of social networking, is something that people really value, that they really want. And no one wants to end up in a police database. So the best way to do it, guys, if you wish to remain anonymous, it's not threatening to cover your face. You don't look like an IRA terrorist. You're merely a person in a surveillance state wanting to protect your identity. And there's a lot of identity theft now, so why not protect your identity?
There's nothing in law preventing you from wearing a mask or any other piece of clothing that you want to wear. If the police ask you to remove any kind of facial covering, and they do have the power in certain circumstances to do so, and you refuse to do it, then you do risk that the police will use force to remove facial coverings. If the police in general terms are using force in pursuit of a lawful aim, then they can use reasonable force, but anything more than reasonable or excessive force will be unlawful. What amounts to excessive force will depend on the circumstances and your actions. It's an unhelpful lawyer's answer if ever. It's true. As in almost all cases, the police should ask you to cooperate before using any force. If they fail to do so, then it is more likely that any force used subsequently will be considered unreasonable.
What have I done wrong? Come over to the side. Ladies and gentlemen of the mainstream media, this is the Anarchist Resistance Movement, the ARM. We would like to thank you all for being mainstream media propaganda pushers. Thank you for distracting the public with the world's greatest propaganda spectacle beaming out to 2 billion people. The people must believe in the real-life Cinderella as they lose their jobs, they lose their houses, their children are being killed in illegal wars, and you guys pump out that information to them so that for one day only they can fantasize and believe that everything is okay.
Is it not allowed to do it here?
No.
Sorry?
Follow me.
Oh, but it's show business. Oh, yeah, do a quick chat.
No,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
show business,
Oh, no, I'm show business. Yeah.
Okay, do you have any idea?
ID. But you're Dave, I'm Charlie, you're Coney. Do you need more ID?
Yes, please, yeah.
Why?
Just need to find out who you are.
But I'm Charlie. We've just
Charlie.
met, we shook
What's
hands.
your surname, Charlie?
Veitch. V-E-I-T-C-H.
V-I-T-C-H. It's a bit bad.
Oh, am I obliged to give you that
You
information?
Are, technically, this is a very minor park offence, which I'm just going to verbally warn you for, if you can't.
All right. If I cooperate. All right. I'll cooperate. I will show you my papers.
I'm really concerned about this encroaching police power and how that is infringing our civil liberties. What seems to be happening in terms of policing tactics, and in fact the government's approach, is that behaviour that is otherwise not criminal has now been criminalised in the course of public order policing.
I'm being radioed in. This is serious. It's all good though.
But the use of that legislation in the context of policing is extremely worrying.
Guys, you're wasting valuable tourism time standing around here. Come on.
The police's role really is to facilitate peaceful protest, and that's a cornerstone of our democratic society, whether you're protesting against public funding cuts or the royal wedding.
Yeah. Hey! Not wanted, not disqualified. This is good news. Anyway, can I just say, if this was like China or North Korea, this would have gone very differently. I'd be disappeared by now.
How easy can my job be then?
Don't say that! This Friday for the royal wedding, the Love Police will be out in force. I'm expecting between maybe 300 to 500 of us just for the Love Police. And because this will be broadcast after the fact, I can tell the viewer that we will have been at Soho Square at 10 a.m. It's recording now.
Just asking politely if I can film. Hi, am I able to film this?
If you want to.
Thank you. Cool. Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Mr. Veitch, can I come in, please? Is that
No, you
right?
cannot.
Well, okay. Right, bear with me just one moment. Jack, I've got him at the front door, please, mate. If you'd like to come round. Okay, Mr. Veitch. I'd rather do it inside, but if you want to do it on the doorstep, that's entirely up to you.
What's up?
Just bear with me one moment. I want to.
What's the issue?
Okay, Mr. Veitch, I'm arresting you as there are reasonable grounds to suspect that you've conspired with others to cause public nuisance in relation to the royal wedding.
Ah, this is
on
just
the
the
29th
anarchist.
of April 2011.
Yeah.
You're also under arrest on suspicion of aggravated trespass at Fortman and Mason in Piccadilly, London, which occurred on Saturday the 26th of March 2011, where you've been identified by witnesses as being present. Your arrest is necessary for a prompt and effective investigation of these allegations. I need you to come with me to Parkside Police Station, please.
So, okay, what do I do?
So I would suggest, if it's all right with you, if we come in, you can get yourself dressed, you can get whatever you need, mobile, wallet, etc., and come down to Parkside with us immediately.
Do you have any evidence for the claims you're suggesting?
There is. He's marked as wanted on P&T by the Metropolitan Police. I would assume they'd have to have evidence so that we can...
I was
'Cause
checked
we handed
yesterday.
He went into the police office.
Yeah, I went to Scotland Yard and I spoke with the police outside Buckingham Palace. They radioed me in. I'm not wanted nor disqualified.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that's not the case.
Yeah.
You are. All right, you need to come with me to Parkside Police
Okay,
Station.
could you guys please wait outside?
No, I have to come in because you're under arrest. You are in my custody. I
Okay,
have to
carry
come
on filming
inside.
it.
Thank you very much.
Fascist regime, a fascist regime, a fascist regime. We all live in a fascist regime, a fascist regime, a fascist regime. Why is he being arrested? Why is he being arrested? Why is he being arrested? Why is he being What's your name? What's your name? I want to see your ID. I want to see some ID. Who are you? Who are you? I've just been assaulted. I want to report an assault. Why are you touching me, sir? Hold on. Hold there, please. I've just been assaulted. Just relax there. I don't appreciate being assaulted. Just relax. Don't touch me. Push my hand off you. I'm keeping you in the square. Why are you keeping me in the square? Because at the moment, am I being detained? Peace. Am I being detained? You're not being detained. You're being kept from going out this way to prevent a breach of the peace.
Now, to be optimistic, just to kind of say that this is a battle for hearts and minds. There's an official royal wedding channel on YouTube, and the day after the wedding, they were ranked 10th in terms of the most viewed on YouTube, and my channel was ranked 9th.